Hello viewers, it's another time and I have just to tell you something small. When you know the sounds in a language, you can easily speak well or pronounce the words well. And when you know the letters in a language, you can use them to write that language very well. But now, on this video, I am going to focus on the vowel sounds in English language. Now, the vowel sounds, or that is the vowel sounds, are many, but we'll cover them. Remember, I'm talking to you all the way from Nyanza region in Kenya, and I go straight to the first vowel sound in English. It is that low front sound A. A. Just like in the word apple. Apple. We also have the word arrow. Arrow. Another word that you can find that sound in is the word cat. Cat. That animal. Cat. Then you also have that sound A in the word man. Man. Clear? Great. Now, let's move to the second vowel sound. And the second vowel sound is right here. It's the long, low front sound A. A. It's longer than the first one. The long sound A. Just like in the word cat. Cat. C-A-R-T. Cat. You don't say cat for this one. You say cat with that long sound A. So that sound is represented by that symbol that you can see. And the symbols that I'm using are from the International Phonetic Alphabet. That is I, P, A. So let's now move to the next word which I am giving you as an example. The next word is bird. Bird. Time bird. Then the next word is heart. Heart. H-E-A-R-T. Heart. You can hear that long sound Then also in the word mass. Mass. And lastly, we have the word vast. Vast. So it's that long sound and represented by this symbol. Clear? Great. Let's move to the next vowel sound, and now you have to be a bit careful. Be a good listener. Now, I talked about that first sound A, but you come to this one with this symbol of what we call the inverted V, or the V upside down. This symbol guides you to produce that vowel sound The other one, A. This one, just like in the word umbrella, umbrella, you also have the word hurt, hurt. The next word, sun, sun. The next one, laugh, laugh. Then the next word, rough, rough. So the sound is You get it clearly? Good. Now, what you may realize as you watch this video, these sounds are not represented by only one letter, not a single letter. English is not a phonetic language where the words and the letters are pronounced as per their sequence. It's not the case. There are certain words, yes, in the English vocabulary, like banana, pan, dog. They are pronounced the way they are spelled. But English is having words in which you may not follow the spelling strictly for you to pronounce them. That is why it is important for you to understand the sounds that are there, because some of them you may have a combination of two letters. Some of them may have just a letter taking different sounds, the way we saw in the previous videos, which is why I now take you through the sounds in English language. All the sounds that are there. Clear? Great. Now, let's move to the next sound. Now, we have seen the short mid-central sound Now, we have the long one. The long mid-central sound just like in the word heart, H-U-R-T, heart. Also in the word term. You have another word, skirt. The next one, work, and also journey. Do you get them right? You may realize, like in the word journey, you have O, U, and R representing that sound 3 letters representing one sound. Technically, we talk of trigraph. A trigraph. You get it right? Great. But we have the sound in English. Clear? Good. Now let's move to the next vowel sound, and that is sound E. Just like in the word egg, beg, head. You can realize the sound is E. Head. Then any. Clear? Good. Let's move to the next one, and it's sound E. The short sound E. Just like in the word ink. Sit. Deny. Symbol. Dosage. Sieve. But it's a sieve with that short sound E. Sieve, not sieve. I have to clarify that. Sieve. Then busy. So the sound is E. And please remember, it's important for you to know that that sound exists in English. Clear? Great. Let's move to the next sound, and that is the long sound E. E in English. Just like in the word seat. Deep. Protein. Peace. Fetus. Pediatric. Ravine. Ego. That sound E. Clear? Great. Let's move to the next sound, and that is the sound E. The high one, E. Just like in baby. B-E. Baby. Happy. Cowrie. Vigilante. And that prefix or the combining form, anti. Clear? Good. Now let's move to the next sound, and the next sound is that short sound O. Just like in the word ostrich. You can hear the sound O. Ostrich. Pot. What? Cough. I hope you catch that sound clearly. Clear? Good. Now let's move to the next sound, and that is the long sound O. The long one, O. Just like in the word port. Launch. Warm water. Scold or court. Do you get the sounds? And as I explained earlier, English has even a combination of 2 or 3 letters representing a sound. So you can't say sound O is only represented by letter O. No, that is not the case. And I hope you are getting them right. Let's move to that short sound oo. Oo. Clear? Just like in the word push. Push. Pull. Pull. Woman. Woman. Could. Could. By the way, you don't say could. Could. That L is silent. So you say could. Could. So the sound is O. Also in the word good. Good. Clear? Great. So the next sound, the next vowel sound in English language should also be understood by those who love good pronunciations and those who want to use good spoken English. So just like we have now, this case is, or this one is, that long sound oo. Ooh. Just like in the word pool. Pool. Ruler. Ruler. Blue. Blue. Flew. Flew. Move. Move. Grew. Grew. Don't say grew. Grew, no. Grew. Then room. Room. Clear? Good. Now, we have to move straight to a part that I want you to understand clearly. Clearly, dear viewers, because we have the short and the long sounds which are in English. Those short and long vowel sounds are important for you to get right. And I just want now to give you a summary of the same because it will help you a lot. Just like we have that short sound A, the low front sound A. Then you get it in a word which I've given you as an example is cat. Cat. We also have the long one in cat. Cat. C-A-R-T. Cat. Then we come to the short mid-central sound like in the word hut. Hut. Then the long one in hurt. Hurt. H-U-R-T. Hurt. Do you understand it? Good. Now, we also have that short sound E. E. Like in the word sit. Sit. But then we have the long one that is E. Seat. Seat. Sit. Seat. You get the distinction? Great. Now, we also have the short sound and the long sound O and O respectively. Now, the short sound O, like in pot. Pot. P-O-T. Then the long one, port. We have it in port. P-O-R-T. O. Port. Clear? And then finally, we have the short sound O. O. Like in the word pull. To pull something. P-U-L-L. Pull. Then the long one, pool. Ooh. Pool. Clear? So, such sounds are important for you to understand or to master when you want to speak good English. Because sometimes if you use them in a wrong way, somebody may not understand what you are talking about. But now that I have given you that summary of the short and long vowel sounds in English, I know there is a certain sound or a certain symbol that really confuses many people. Technically, we call it a schwa. Schwa. That symbol that represents the weak vowel sound in a word. Now, when you look at this list, in our list, you can see the inverted E or E upside down. That symbol, when you see it in any reference material, like a good dictionary, it represents the weak sound, and that sound should either, or that sound would be A, A, like in the word agree. Agree. It can also represent the weak sound E. E, like in moment. Moment. It can also represent the weak sound E. E, like in the word positive. The first I takes the weak sound E. Positive. So you'll see, in that phonetic transcription, the way it is written for you to know how to pronounce it, you'll see the inverted V and the inverted E. The E upside down, it represents that weak sound E. We've seen it also represents the weak sound A in agree, the weak sound E in moment, now the weak sound E in positive. It also represents the weak sound O in the word omit and several other words. Omit. Then lastly, these ones are just representative words. Examples. Then it also takes the weak sound U, like in the word lugubrious. The first sound U, lu, lugubrious. Clear? So don't think that when you see this symbol in a dictionary or a dictionary, you just think of sound A. No, that is not the case. You think of sound E. No, it represents the weak vowel sounds from the 5 principal vowels in English. Clear? Great. Now, let's move to another step. And this step, I know you may also be very keen on it, but before I do that, I want to remind you that those simple or just the pure vowel sounds, technically you can call them monophthong. Monophthongs. In plural, monophthongs, but one you say monophthong. The simple or pure vowel sound, just like A, E, and all that. Clear? Monophthong. You call it that, technically. But please, let's now move to that part where we have a glide on 2 vowel sounds. That is a combination of 2 vowel sounds as you pronounce maybe a word. And please, just be very, very attentive. We have them right here. Now, the first vowel glide. These ones, we call them diphthongs. Diphthongs, a combination or a glide on 2 vowel sounds. Now, this one is I. I, just like the word I, the first word. Or in the word buy, to buy something. Sky, you can hear the sounding I. Sky. Tie. Tie. I, A-Y-E, I. It's not a common word, but if you can hear in Parliament, people asked, those who have the same opinion or are supportive of something, can you say I? This is the word, A-Y-E. I know, maybe you have learned something. Clear? Good. Now, we also have in the word hi, a greeting. Hi. Clear? Or hi, H-I-G-H. Hi. Now, the next word that I have for you is item. Item. Or the first, that when you have the first person pronoun, the singular one, you say I. I am this. So the sounding is I. So remember that that sound exists in English. And it can be represented by different letters or different combination of letters. Clear? Good. Now let's move to the second diphthong that I want you to understand in English. It's that diphthong or the vowel glide, ow. Ow. Just like in the word cow. A cow. Don't say cow. Cow, no. Cow. A cow. Out. Get out. Out. Sound. Sound. You can hear the sound. Ow. Sound. Town. Town. Clear? So that sounding ow is the diphthong or a glide on 2 vowel sounds, a combination of a and u. And u is technically called the off glide or the off glide. Clear? Good. Now let's move to another diphthong or another glide on two vowels, a sounding which is in English. Now, this one is air. Air, just like in the word air. A-I-R, air. Fair, fair. Pair, pair. There, there. And we have the last word, tricky, air. Air, because H is silent. Air. Clear? So that sounding air, just get it in your mind that it's always there in English. Clear? Demystification of the sounds in English, making them easily understood. Clear? Good. Now let's move to another diphthong, and that is A. A, just like you say eight, eight. Gate, gate. Can you open the gate? Main, M-A-I-N, main, just like M-A-N-E, main. Fate, fate. Clear? And finally, pay, pay. Can you hear that sound? A. Pay, fate, main, gate, eight. So that's sounding A. Always remember that it's there in English. Clear? Good. Now let's move to the next one, and that is ear. Ear. My ear. Ear. Hear. Steer. Weir. W-E-I-R is pronounced weir. You can hear the sounding ear. Then we have near. Near. Clear? Good. Now let's move to another diphthong, another glide on two vowel sounds, and this one is oi. Oi, just like in the word boy, toy, boil, soil. Oi. Clear? Good. Now let's move to the next one, and that is ua. The sounding ua, and this is the last diphthong in English. Ua, just like in the word sure, sure, poor, poor, tour, tour. Remember, these words also can take that long sound O. But for the example that I'm giving you right here or right now, it's about the sounding ua, that diphthong, the glide on two vowel sounds, U and A. Ua. Sure, poor, and tour. Clear? Good. Now, after handling that, then now it's my time to take you to maybe the last part of it. And that last part is about the triphthongs. A glide on three vowel sounds. Triphthongs, if you like, you can also say triphthong. Just like diphthong or diphthong. The two pronunciations are acceptable. Diphthong, diphthong, triphthong, triphthong. But now that we have reached the triphthongs or triphthongs, remember that it's that glide on three vowel sounds. And let's begin with the sounding I. I. Just like in the word fire, fire, buyer, buyer, liar, liar, higher. The higher you go, the cooler it becomes. Higher. So you can hear the sounding I. Fire, buyer, liar, and higher. Clear? Good. Now let's move to the next triphthong or glide on three vowel sounds. It's our. Our. Just like H-O-U-R. Our. Our. F-L-O-U-R. Flower. Flower. Don't say flour. Flour, no. That word is pronounced flower. Clear? Good. Then also power. Power. And tower. Tower. You can hear the sounding our. Our. flower, power, and tower. Clear? Good. Please, these sounds, if you master them, then pronouncing words would be a bit easy for you. And that is where you'd have good communication when it comes to good pronunciations. Clear? Good. Now, the next triphthong or glide on 3 vowel sounds is A. A. Just like in the words layer, player, and sayer. Layer, player, sayer. You can hear the sounding A. Clear? Good. Now let's move to the next one is right here. Oyo. Oyo. Like in the words loyal, royal, and royalty. You can hear the sounding oyo. Loyal, royal, royalty. In English, a very important sound for you to know or to master. Clear? Now, we get to the last triphthong, glide on 3 vowel sounds. And this is O. O. Like in the words grower, from the verb grow, grower, grower, lower, lower, and finally sower, sower. A person who sows, sow. But you hear the sounding O. O. That glide on O, U, A. O. Very, very important for you to understand. And dear viewers, that brings us to the end of the vowel sounds in English. The vowel sounds in English. So, we began with the short and long vowels. Moved to the ones that are called diphthongs, gliding on 2 vowel sounds. Then, finally, gliding on 3 vowel sounds. If you master, or when you master those sounds, then spoken English becomes easy. So, we learn sounds so that they can help us in spoken English. Remember, when we learn about A, B, C, D, letters of the English alphabet, what do they help us in? In written language, that is written English. So, when you get to master the letters, you'll know how to write the language well. Clear? Otherwise, dear viewers, remember it's also that point when I tell you that you can always reach me by sending a short text message. For this video, I've not carried for you that paper or that card to display the same. I just want to tell you that you use +254 +254 727 029 159, and I'll get your message. You can give a suggestion, you can add some point on what I have explained, or you can always just do so to support this initiative that is learning like brothers and sisters, but getting things easier. Detailed coverage of the sounds that we have as the vowels in English language. I'm Willice Ochieng, and at this point, I have now to tell you, wherever you are, I have been talking to you all the way from Nyanza region in Kenya. But now, I have to say, bye.